Welcome back, family and friends, brothers and sisters. Once again, it's your boy, Brother Courtney, aka the Lord's Pawn. WKPS Radio, where key players speak. I'm the host. Much love goes out to my sister Nigeria, the Bronx Queen of Praise. I know she's holding it down. I would thank all of y'all for tuning in to a Christian Brothers' Perspective, because I'm about to go in. I've done had this issue for a mighty long time, and we just going to really talk about my perspective on love and disagreements, or can you disagree and still love somebody? Now, what sparked this for me, real quick, was the fact that Dick Cheney's daughters, the Cheney sisters, Liz and Mary Cheney, had a major disagreement. And by the way, just so y'all know, all of the Christian brother perspectives are unscripted. So if you hear some pauses and things of that nature, it's because these are things that are really just coming directly at me, and it's really what I feel, and what I think about specific subjects. I would rather it be less scripted so that it could be more authentic. So with that being said, getting back to this whole disagreement in the public eye, right? So Marie Cheney is a homosexual and she's married, and Liz Cheney is running for Senate and she disagrees with gay marriage. Now, okay, that's your opinion, that's how you feel, that's your lifestyle, that's how you feel. Why are people attacking them as if because they disagree that it gotta be some kind of hatred in between the two of them, that one is a fraud and all of this other kind of thing? It's something near that really is just horrific in regards to the interaction and the communication with one another. I would like to believe that they both care for one another, but you can really deeply care for somebody and disagree with them. I mean, hold on a second. Like, what's to say I gotta always agree with you just to prove to you that I love you? So you do drugs, that means I gotta agree with you because you do drugs, or you believe in sex out of wedlock, so I gotta agree with you in order to love you with that? Can I just have my own opinion and my own beliefs on something, even if we grow up in the same household? I mean, seriously, why y'all gotta attack one another, especially through social media? That's something else I'm tired of. I mean, come on now. Hold on a second. Families going at it between one another on social networking. It's a social network site. Why y'all going after one another? Disagree and then come together and talk about it between the two of you. You don't have to walk away agreeing with one another, but at least understand where one another is coming from. If you love each other, if you really love each other, then you're going to accept the fact that they just don't see things the way that you see things. Listen, let's throw the cards on the table. I actually have people in my family that just so happen to be gay and or have had a situation like that. Guess what? I made sure that I spoke to them directly. Not in between, no mediators or nothing like that. Listen, I go to you, let you know, listen, I love you. I'm always gonna love you. There's nothing that's gonna stop me from loving you. But guess what? Whatever it is that you're doing in your life, and that doesn't have to be exclusive to homosexuality, I disagree with. There's people in my family that do a whole bunch of things, and I'm not going to air all my dirty laundry out, but to be honest, I disagree with a lot of that stuff. I disagree with people smoking cigarettes in my family. That don't mean I love you any less, and that don't mean that I'm gonna air you out and tear you down as being some kind of, evil entity because you don't agree with my viewpoint. I just gonna state my claim, and I don't even gotta try to change your mind. I'm just gonna let you know where I stand, and then I'm gonna govern myself accordingly. If you don't like it and you have issues with it, listen, I understand, but I'm not gonna love you any less. I would like to think that you don't love me any less either. But come on, can we get over it? We always catering to people. Listen, the Lord even loves us, but he lets us know where he stands on certain issues. So if you's a liar, the Lord don't agree with you. And guess what? Ain't nothing righteous about lying. Even those little white lies. Talking about, I mean, come on now. let's get real with it. A lie is a lie. A sin is a sin in God's eyes. So He gonna come at you straight up. Like you wanted to continue to doing this even though you found out that it was wrong in my eyes. Well, you gotta pay the penalty. That goes for everybody and everything. Well, you don't have to believe in the Bible. I do, and I believe what He says is true. God is not a man that He should lie. And His judgments just stand over all other judgments. So yeah, that's my perspective on that subject. And stop using social media to air your arguments. Listen, have some kind of tact. Show some kind of integrity. If you have an order against your brother or sister or whatever, go to them and have a discussion about it. You can even have a heated debate. It doesn't matter. That don't mean you don't love one another, but air it all out. You don't even need to go through other family members. Go to them and state your claim respectfully. Consider it. Matter of fact, hold on a second. The Bible actually says that if you see your brother overtaken in a fall, that one which is spiritual, you should go, to restore such a one. But when you go to them with loving kindness, considering yourself. I mean, think about when somebody comes to you to let you know that something you've done in your in your life is actually improper, wrong, offensive, incorrect. You want somebody to think about it, think about how they might feel when they come to you, and you don't want to feel some kind of way. Now, back to that whole the Cheney sisters thing. I know people were trying to say, oh, she's only against, gay marriage because she's running for Senate. Well, I know when I look out in the political world that society is actually very much for gay marriage nowadays. Like most of the people I talk to, hey, they do what they want to do, this, that, and third. Me, I'm gonna just state a claim specifically about homosexuality and gay marriage. I'm in disagreement with it. I don't agree with it at all. I believe that marriage is, something that's ordained by God between a man and a woman, a husband and a wife. Yeah, I do. I'm not going to judge anybody and state where anybody's heart is. That's not for me to say. But I can say, according to the Bible, which governs my life, it speaks against that and it doesn't support that in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So that's why I stand on that subject. But are you going to attack me and say that I'm hateful because I believe in the Bible? Well, if you believe in something, you're going to believe in it completely. I don't think that you could believe in something partially because then you don't believe in it. Then you think that something's wrong about it and it's not believable. Can't give your heart to something that your heart is not truly in it. You understand? So, I mean, I'm just tired of the bickering that I see and the disagreements that I see. Go to one another. And matter of fact, before I lose my train of thought, let me even speak on that again. Society is more for gay marriage, so I don't see how her being against gay marriage will help her get elected. And she's in the public eye. Marie Cheney isn't in the public eye, so she's using that platform, to bring more attention to it. They are asking Liz Cheney, who is running for state senate, I'm sorry, for Senate, that how does she feel regarding this, civil rights issue? And she's answering the question. It's one thing to offer your opinion. It's another thing to answer a question. She's not doing it to bash anybody. She's just stating where she feels on an issue, and she has all rights to state her opinion and believe what it is that she believes. I'm not a Republican either, but I respect anybody that stands on their beliefs, and hopefully, she will receive some support and some respect for that manner. I mean, it's something else I want to say about this issue, because as I was reading and researching this specific issue, Marie Cheney is making a statement that she's on the wrong side of history. How you know that? Like, that's weird. That's a weird statement. You're on the wrong side of history. So you trying to make a name? Is she supposed to be trying to make a name for herself? selfishness. Listen, I'm not trying to make a name for myself that's going to last here on this earth. I just want my name to be written in the Lamb's Book of Life so I can receive my reward after my time here is done. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave that alone. It's all right to love somebody and disagree with them. Iron sharpens iron. You need something hard to sharpen iron. You can't sharpen anything, against something soft because it's just gonna cut. Disagreements can be very beneficial to relationships because it helps you become sharper, more sound, and more factual, more firm on whatever issue you stand on. It reinforces certain things, and it actually gets rid of some other things that are just not necessary and will actually taint you. So go ahead, disagree, come together respectfully, with love, with kindness, and hopefully we all become better for it. So that's my perspective on love and disagreements. Stop using social media, good Jesus. So listen, Lord, I thank you. Friends and family, I thank you for tuning in. It's been a Christian Brother's Perspective. I'm your boy, Brother Courtney, aka the Lord's Pawn. Tune in to urbanbuzzmag.com. Check out the website. This is where key players speak. And once again, if you have any comments, ideas, by all means, check out the vlogs, check out the websites, comment, let me know what's going on, and I guarantee you I will bring it up. I will talk about it. You don't have to just come to me directly. Go ahead and comment on the site so that other people might be able to tune in too. So and just have join in the discussion. Remember, these are all to provoke discussions. So let's converse about these things and move on. All right. So with that being said, y'all know how we do here at WKPS Radio. Be inspired, be encouraged, and most importantly, be blessed when you're tuned into WKPS.